day 8 today, officially the first day of the second week of making a comic, and I'm pretty proud that I've already come this far, at least with the daily video diaries, because when I came into it I was a bit worried that I'd give up again, for whatever reason. You know, sometimes it gets too hard or whatever, but I didn't. I stuck to my guns so far, and I feel confident that I can continue to do this every day, except for maybe weekends. They seem a bit tougher, so I'll probably just do like a double update on a Sunday afternoon. But otherwise, you know, you get your daily one. I'm currently driving on my way to Matt's today. Meet up him and Dean for coffee, as we do generally once a week. I think it's important too, even though, you know, I'm home working technically, I think it's important to have a group of artist friends or mentors, or whatever you like to call them, that you can catch up with. And you know, I've got friends that I talk to online, but to actually have people that I can go out of my environment and visit and talk with them, it's nice to not be stuck inside all the time. So yeah, working at home, you can sort of become a bit of a hermit, and I don't think that's very healthy. So just getting out every now and again and having a cuppa, and just to chat, even if you're not talking about art or whatever, you know, just chatting in general, you know, it's important. So anyway, last night I finished my timeline for the comic book. So everything is essentially solid now. I know what's going to happen. I know what my 3 acts are. It's all written down on paper. So today I'm going to be showing Matt and possibly Dean, letting them read over it and just seeing what they think, seeing if it's actually going to work, or, you know, if they've got any ideas. Again, that's really important to share these sorts of things, because if you're doing it on your own, you can miss a lot of stuff. So sometimes it's really good to have that outside perspective for someone to say, hey man, what about this idea, or what about that idea? And your story starts to become a bit more solid and it really fleshes out. So that's what I'm doing today, and then I'll be home about halfway through the NSCW page that I have to finish, because I was up early this morning. So I'm going to finish that one when I get home, and then after that I have a commission to work on, and if I can finalize the pencils on that, then I'll be working more on the comic book. So that's going to be a pretty hefty day, I think, which is good. It's how I like it. So yesterday I was thinking, just thinking to myself, you know, why am I doing this? Why am I making a comic? Because, you know, it's a big project, it's a big undertaking, and you know, I've also been thinking maybe this comic book's going to be a lot bigger than I'd originally anticipated, and you know, that's not a bad thing. You know, I'm always up for the challenge, and you know, I'm in love with this project at the moment, so you know, more of it doesn't really sound like a bad idea. But you know, it still made me ask the question, you know, why am I doing this? Why am I investing all my time and effort into it, especially when currently there's no money coming in? You know, I should be out there searching for other work, which, you know, I am, but for the most part it's just working on this book. So, you know, why am I doing it? And I came to one simple conclusion, and that's that I love to tell stories. And sometimes it's not just my own stories, but I love to read stories, and I love to read stories to other people. I've just begun reading Peter Pan to my currently unborn child, which is still in the womb. And you know what, like, I only read 1 chapter to it, yeah, for about 15 minutes, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And it reminded me of how much I can't wait to be able to tell my own stories and create my own stories with my own child. And I can only imagine the amount of stories I'm going to come up with, you know, once it's born and old enough to, you know, create things with me. So it was as simple as that. I love telling stories, and comic books are my medium. I can draw, I've got that talent. I'm still working on that talent, but nonetheless it's still there, and I'm going to utilize it in a way that I can do something that I love. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, that was a quick trip. I'm almost at Matt's now, so I'm going to leave you guys. That's day 8. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 9. Otherwise, have a good one. Bye.